You're listening to the Culips English Podcast. To download the study guide for this episode, which includes the transcript, detailed vocabulary explanations, real-world examples, and a quiz, visit our website, culips.com. CULIPS.com. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew.
And I'm Suzanne.
And you're listening to Culips. Hello, Suzanne.
Hi, Andrew. How are you?
I'm doing really well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Is there anything new going on in your camp these days?
In my camp over here on my side of the world.
Yes.
Well, I'm a guy with many hobbies, but I got another new hobby to add to the list.
Really?
Yeah, I started growing a bonsai tree.
Wow. That's really cool. No, it is. Ollie and I are jealous. That's a dream for us to nurture and have a bonsai tree.
Yeah, I think I've officially cemented my old man status by acquiring a bonsai tree because this is a hobby that old guys like, but it's going well so far. Actually, my friend gave me this tree, so it's already fairly well established.
That's great.
But it's stressing me out, Suzanne. I really don't want to kill this bonsai tree.
I know. I really relate to your stress, Andrew. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I do the same thing that I have been doing when the plant was alive and happy, and then randomly, out of nowhere, I didn't change the spot or anything. It just decides to just go away and leave this world. It's really sad.
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen to my bonsai tree, but I am babying it. I'm nurturing it. I'm checking it all the time. I'm really careful to not give it too much water, but still making sure to water it, making sure it's not too hot, not too cold, gets enough sunlight.
Maybe it should have its own Instagram account.
I will post a picture of the bonsai tree up onto the Culips Facebook page. We don't have a Culips Instagram, but maybe we should get one because it's a pretty popular social media platform these days, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk all about Instagram, how we use it, why we use it, what it's good for, all of these fun things. So today's episode will be a Chatterbox episode, and Chatterbox is our series where we chat. Right? It's as simple as that. We have a conversation. We let all you guys listen in and improve your listening skills, improve your English skills this way. I think it's a great way to study English. Speaking of studying, Suzanne, we have a study guide for this episode, don't we?
Yes, all of our phrases and idioms and things that we say in this podcast that require a little bit more explanation and a little bit more study will be in the study guide.
Along also with the transcript and a quiz. So this is a really awesome study package, our study guide. Head on over to culips.com to give it a download. Okay, Suzanne, let's get into it. Let's talk about Instagram. I guess maybe we'll kick things off with the question, are you an Instagram user?
Why, yes, I am, Andrew. Yes, I am. And sometimes we call it, in certain circles, Insta. Are you on Insta? Yes.
Wow.
But yes, I am on Instagram. And you? Are you on Instagram?
I am an Instagram user as well, yeah. Like most social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I use it, but I'm not super active. So from time to time, I'll post new pictures on Instagram, but the majority of the time when I'm using it like a consumer. I'm looking at other people's content, but not really making content of my own.
I'm the same way. I don't really post that often, maybe like 3 times a month, but it's not very often. And I'm more into looking at other things or finding ideas for products or interests from other people than posting my own pictures.
Yeah, it's really interesting how Instagram has evolved over the years because when it first started, I used it to mainly connect with friends and family, right? To get photo updates about the people in my social network. These days, though, I'm mostly looking at content. What I mean by content is, like videos made. I look at a lot of fitness videos people are posting. I look at restaurant reviews and like cooking Instagram accounts, restaurants in my city.
Me too. Love it for restaurants.
I've changed the way that I use Instagram. Of course, I still look at the pictures that my friends and family post, but I'm also looking at content that other people make as well.
Absolutely. One thing I like is to check up on some hair salons and see their haircuts and color that they post and get ideas for hairstyles. Sometimes they post videos, so I know how to do the hairstyles. Also, I really am into, like you were talking about your new hobby, one of my hobbies is to do my nails, and I really like nail art and nails, like stickers, like vinyl wraps, and they have lots of different designs. And sometimes to get ideas of how to do nail art or combine different patterns and different decoration, like decorative nails, I will kind of search on Instagram for other people's ideas. And I really like that. It's kind of a great resource for hobbyists and researching creative projects too.
Absolutely. I like it for fashion as well. It's a great way to peep in on the new fashion trends because
totally,
like I said, I've cemented my old man status, right? I've made it official. I got the bonsai tree. So, I'm not hanging out with teenagers and 20-year-olds too much anymore, but I still like to keep my ear to the ground and see what's hip. So I can do that through Instagram.
Totally. Also, I like to post pictures of my dog. I really love to post my dog pictures with him in funny poses or wearing silly hats or weird costumes and doing funny tricks. I love it. And I love to connect with other dog owners who appreciate that kind of thing. And I find it really funny. He's kind of like my little character, my main character of my Instagram account.
He's the hero of your Instagram account.
Totally. Skoshi in different environments with different clothing and different hats and accessories.
Do you follow any celebrities on Instagram? I know that this is another really popular aspect of Instagram, following celebrities.
Trying to think, do I follow celebrities? I'm going to be real honest. I follow people who maybe are widely known, meaning they have a lot of followers, but that are not celebrities, like maybe writers or maybe inspirational people that have maybe written inspirational books or have a podcast or are comedians, but not really celebrities like Kim Kardashian or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Not Beyonce. I think I do follow Beyonce,
I follow Beyonce.
Yeah. I feel like everybody should follow Beyonce. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you doing if you're not following Beyonce? Who are you following? But I usually find myself following people who are inspirational or influential in circles that I admire and I want to belong to. So it's not always celebrities, but more, chefs or painters or writers, people like that.
It's funny that you mentioned Beyonce because I think the only two legit celebrities that I follow are Beyonce and her sister Solange.
Oh, yeah. Solange is awesome. I should totally follow her. Yes.
Yeah. Those are the two straight up celebrities that I follow. But like you, I follow some people who are famous, but not like the Kardashians and all of that nonsense. I don't need to surround myself with that.
Lord help us. No. Yeah, exactly. But like people that are maybe like leaders in their field, kind of like maybe writers that are interesting or, some photographers too. I think I follow the photographer who was the White House photographer for Obama.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Things like that.
So we've talked a lot about the positive aspects of Instagram, how we can stay up to date with fashion, hair trends, nail trends, restaurant reviews, all of these positive aspects. Can you think of anything that's a negative aspect of Instagram? What are some of the bad things associated with Insta?
That's a really good question. I do think that Instagram is better than Facebook for this specific negative issue. However, I still think that it exists there. And that is that I think that sometimes people post things that are just not real. They're staged or photoshopped or just a snippet of their day that makes it all look so happy and joyful and perfect. And the truth underneath it is that it's not. And it's kind of a lie and kind of a little extra, like it's just a little too much. And quite frankly, it can make other people feel bad about their lives and make them feel jealous and like they need to get a life. And that sucks, I think. I think that kind of stinks when people feel bad about themselves. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It can be bad for self-esteem, right?
Yeah.
If you compare yourself to others, which is really easy to do on Instagram. You see somebody, and like you say, people usually only post the best parts of their day.
Right.
Them looking their best. Who knows how many photos someone had to take before they select the perfect selfie to post on Instagram. And then you see that person, that person's so handsome or so beautiful. I wish I could be like him or her.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is a negative aspect. This doesn't affect me as much, I think. I think we both realize that, right? And once you're aware of it, it's not as influential on you. But the negative thing about Instagram for me is that it's a real time suck,
Yes.
I will fire it up. I'll open Instagram and then 15 minutes can fly by and I'm like, oh my God, where did that 15 minutes go? I just totally wasted my time scrolling through pictures.
Yes, that's it. It's like you're constantly scrolling through a photo album instead of doing the homework that you have to do or checking the homework you have to check, right? And suddenly, if you add up those 15 minutes, if you take 15 minutes from this hour and that hour and that hour, finally, you might have a couple of hours in a day that you haven't been productive because you've been on Instagram. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I went as far as to install an app on my phone that restricts Instagram use. So I set it up that
Really?
I could only open Instagram between noon and 1 p.m. during my lunch hour. And what ended up happening is that I was so busy eating lunch that I would always forget to use Instagram. So then later in the afternoon, when I was a little bit bored of work and I wanted to take a break, I would try to open Instagram and it would be blocked. And I'd be like, oh man, I got to wait till next lunch tomorrow to open it. So that was really great. It really stopped me from using it. But I have removed that now, and I think I've gotten Instagram under control. I think I'm not an addict anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty intense to have an app just for that. That's pretty good. I think I could probably use that sometimes when I'm needing to get things done for a deadline. I could use something like that on my computer.
Everyone, I have a question for you, and we would love to hear your reply to this question. You can send us your answer through email to contact@culips.com, or also you could send us a message through Facebook. Our Facebook address is facebook.com/culipspodcast. And this is the question: should Culips make an Instagram account? Would you like to connect with Culips through Instagram? You should vote yay or nay, yes or no. Okay, send us a message.
Nice.
If enough people say yes, then maybe Suzanne will look into making a Culips Instagram account.
Oh my gosh.
So let's leave it at that for today. I think we should remind everyone about our website one more time, and that is www.culips.com. Okay, culips.com. It's the place where you can listen to our back episodes and also download the study guide for this episode. We will talk to you next time, okay? Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
The best way to study with Culips is by becoming a Culips member. When you become a Culips member, you will get full transcripts, detailed vocabulary explanations, and quizzes for each episode. Visit culips.com. That's CULIPS.com to sign up and become a member.